Now the try here for the point after. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Next the score, Chargers 7, Raiders 0. Mike Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. On the return, Lynn Bowden. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now Carr. He's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jacobs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st down, Carr. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
On 2nd down now. It's Jacobs, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, 1st down.
I thought when Josh Jacobs was coming out of the University of Alabama, he was an absolutely perfect fit for John Gruden's offense with the Raiders, and it turned out, in this case, I was absolutely right. Led the NFL rookies in rushing a year ago, 1,150 yards. In fact, the only rookie to top the 1,000-yard barrier. And this kid is a workhorse who can carry the football in any situation and catch it out of the backfield.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Chargers 7, Raiders 0.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 25-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun now for Carr. That is caught at the 7. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Ties the game at 7. Daniel Carlson.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he may have given those 6 yards right back as they're going to get to him well behind the line. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. Out of the gun, Herbert. He's got his man. It's Williams. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
At the 45-yard line.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. And a tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Herbert. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
He's taken down.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
7 brings up 2nd and 3.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Cook. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 10th touchdown touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. From the gun, it's Carr. He's airing it out for Williams. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Tyrell Williams, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have drawn even here. They can take the lead with the extra point to come. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Daniel Carlson.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle around twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Charger drive about to get going. Herbert on first down now. Caught by Allen. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
On second down, here's Herbert.
What do you think you're hoping for when you run drag routes? You're able to hit a receiver.
He takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. This will make it into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offense.
And the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Third and long, it's Herbert. He's going to look downfield for Henry. He's got a man, complete. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 43-yard line.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Herbert. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Back back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the
Herbert back to the air. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2nd and 20. Operating from the gun, Herbert. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Herbert. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. This is caught inside the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Touchdown.
Henry Ruggs in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6. And the kick here is good with a penalty flag down as well. And they may have run into him after the kick went away. So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it, because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
So we've reached halftime with the visiting Raiders out in front, as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Mike Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Raiders take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. And he goes across the 20 to the 22.
Josh Jacobs.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
At the 22.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. A gain of 3, second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
At the 32-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Play action. Now Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. He's got it at the 15. And he will score. Touchdown Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Chargers 16. Daniel Carlson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down.
In a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Eric Harris who picks it. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
At the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run it with Jacobs. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Jacobs, the ball.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
From the 36, Carr. Almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Operating from the gun, Carr. There's Carr on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th.
On the coverage.
4th down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson. From the right hash, this from 53.
3-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead now up to 22.
Chargers.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs. all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A. Now left side on the swing pass. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down.
At the 26-yard line.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Raiders.
Herbert throwing again. Herbert, his third interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And he'll get this back across the midfield. Striping down to the 47-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain.
If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
For the Raiders.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
Herbert's pass.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Another Chargers.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Again, Herbert. 46-yard line. Boy, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Once again, it's Jacobs, and he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, Jacobs. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Heavy rush, and down he goes.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. The Raiders on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Carr. Battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 43. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 11 more on that one, and another first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Carr going to look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Henry Ruggs, 45 yards. And the Raiders add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
2nd and 10. throwing again. Herbert looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. He's got a first down inside of midfield, and finally brought down at the 43. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 26 for Herbert operating from the red zone. And this is complete. It's Allen. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
At the 5-yard line.
1 receiver left. That's Allen. They go play action here on 1st down. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
For Justin Jackson.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Austin Eckler, the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. A handoff, it's Eckler. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
No gain.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They snap it to Herbert. Steps away to his left. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Raiders hang tough down near the goal line. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7th. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
7-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Las Vegas, the win means they'll finish the first half at a respectable 5-3 record. And they'll be back home next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, it's just their 2nd loss so far to go along with their 7 wins. And they're going to get an extra week to stew over this, as they're not back in action until week 11. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.